What makes me concerned is what I hear from them, that they're frightened, that in their districts there's an elevated level of violence and threats, that they have changed their behavior as members of Congress in terms of the way that they reach out and connect with their constituents. And when you look at the numbers of Americans who believe that violence is an appropriate response to a policy difference, to an election, that's frightening, where it may have been, kind of under the covers and probably always there in the among the public, that today those ideas are held by fully a quarter of Americans.
Yeah, like Donna, I'm very concerned about the violence itself and the consequences of the violence in terms of behavior, people choosing to participate or not, choosing to run for office or not, choosing to be election officials or not. I'm very concerned about that. From a public opinion perspective, I'm extremely concerned about the people who aren't committing the violence, because still violence, mercifully is rare in American politics, but we have a lot of people out there who are tacitly endorsing violence.
In this room, I watched the events of January 6th, shocked but not completely surprised. Right? We saw the road to 1/6, and 1/6, of course, being the violence at the Capitol, the fake elector scheme, the strong-arming of local and harassment of local election officials and the Vice President of the United States. And so I was still shocked that it happened, but in many ways intellectually not surprised. The fact that the forces that led to the violence that day actually grown, the authoritarianism, the green light for political violence, the white supremacy and anti-Semitism that were the fuel for a lot of the violence that day had grown.